haven't yet got out of bed because I'm really tired for like no reason, because the way I like haven't been doing anything and I'm still tired. So the basic plan for today is just revision. Honestly, I need to do history and RE because I have 2 tests on those on Monday, which is in 2 days. I have literally just finished my mocks like the week before half term, and then 2 of my teachers were like, hey guys, we're actually going to give you a test on the first day back. Actually, the thing is, with my history, he set us 2 different tests. One is like a multiple choice thing, and then the second one is like actual paragraphs and like an essay and whatever. But he hasn't told us when they're going to be, because it was meant to be the week before half term and then he postponed it for some reason. So I don't really know when it's going to be, but I'm gonna have to assume that at least one of them will be on Monday, just so I don't go in and I'm like completely unprepared. Because the thing is, it's on American West, and my history teacher, this annoys me so much, but my history teacher literally just used ChatGPT to summarize the entire topic and then gave us the notes on it and read it out to us. I don't know anything about it, and I have to like relearn the entire thing. I've done some of it. There is like still stuff that I need to do, and I'm not looking forward to it. It's just like really annoying because the 2 tests that I have are both in subjects where the teacher has like not been teaching us properly, and that's no shade on the teachers because they are like good teachers for those subjects, but the truth is they just haven't taught us the stuff that we need to know. Okay, so all this stuff in green is what I've done for history, and then I have this section here which happens to be like the worst section, which is why I've left it for last. I'm gonna get ready first so that I'm somewhat presentable, and hopefully that will like motivate me to do something, because I definitely do need to get stuff done today. I bought new CDs yesterday and I'm so happy. Like, I haven't played any of them yet, but I don't know which one to do. These are the options. Maybe Fleetwood Mac is the way to go. I've decided that the first order of business is putting all of my history content onto these flashcards. I actually have the biggest stack of flashcards ever because it's the only way I remember anything, and I actually ran out, so I couldn't do them earlier this week, but now that I have some new ones, I think this is like 150 cards, which, believe it or not, will last me like less than a month. I'm gonna try and put all the content onto flashcards, which is also like an easy-ish kind of task, so I can like start with something simple before I completely just throw myself into like content and stuff. So I imagine that will take a while, but it's worth it. Okay, so I'm like kind of finished with my history work, but I got distracted and I was looking at my like grades to see if anyone had updated them for my mock exam. My history teacher has actually now graded my exam. For context, last year I got a 7 and then I got a 6 in my Germany exam because I don't know how to answer the questions. But for my Elizabeth and American West paper, I got an 8, which is pretty good for me for history because I can't do history papers. Like, I can remember all the stuff easy, but I can't answer the questions. I feel like that's pretty good considering I do not know how to answer a history question. Okay, something I've been meaning to do for a while is to kind of clean out my wardrobe a bit. So I'm going to be listing some of my stuff on Vinted. I will put it somewhere on the screen and it's also in my description, I think. But I'm going to go through my wardrobe. I have a lot of stuff that I've had for literally years that I am never going to wear again. So I'm going to put some of that stuff on Vinted. It's going to take me a while, I already know, because Vinted listings genuinely take so long for no reason. I've finally finished listing everything. I think it honestly took me like an hour because it takes so long to list stuff on Vinted. At the moment I have my laptop, so I'm going to do some editing, and I'm also watching Outer Banks currently. I'm only on the first season, so no spoilers or I will actually cry. My only opinion on it so far is that I feel like the episodes could be shorter because there actually isn't that much of a storyline in each episode. It's like the same thing, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Like, don't come at me. I feel like they could be a tiny bit shorter. Anyway, that's the plan. I'm gonna hopefully finish season 1 because I'm on the last episode, but it's a really long episode, and I'm gonna try and get some editing done as well because it takes so long. Okay, it is almost 10 in the morning. It is Sunday, so it's my last day of freedom before I go back to school. It's always worse after a half term because like I've just gotten used to like not having to wake up at like the crack of dawn to go to school, and now I have to do it again. I am hoping that if anything comes from actually going back to school, that we do get like our papers back from our exams, because I really want to see my maths paper and my chemistry paper, and also my English lit paper, because I got an 8 on that and I got a 9 in my English language paper, and I generally know more about English lit, but I just can't write it, so I really want to see like the marking and everything. Anyway, the plan for today is I think mostly RE revision. I have like a few topics of history left to do. I think it's like 3 topics or something like that. I just like couldn't bring myself to do them yesterday, so I need to do those and then RE because I have my test tomorrow, unless she like forgets about it and then just like completely springs it on us at some random point, because she's really like untrustworthy with tests, because she will just like do them whenever. Actually, we once got like a really random test in RE, which obviously I hadn't studied for because I didn't like know we had a test, and then she decided to claim that I'm doing so much worse in my mock and I'm gonna get like 55 grades lower than I did in my exam because I didn't do well in this like one test that she didn't prepare us for. I also didn't know it was a test, which is probably like a lapse in judgment for me, but I wasn't really treating it like a test, so. Okay, I've finally finished everything that I need to do. It genuinely took all week because I cannot find the motivation in half term to do anything. Like after school, I can do whatever. When I'm at school, it's fine. Like I can do anything. But then during half term, I just can't force myself to do anything. So it's taken me so long to do anything. But I finally finished my history topic and I've done my RE revision. So hopefully the test is actually tomorrow, because I feel like if she postpones it, I will have revised for nothing. But then also the thing is, she doesn't ever mark our tests. She just makes us take them. So like I'm gonna revise for nothing. But then also I feel like if I didn't revise and I absolutely like failed the exam, then she'd decide to mark it. So yeah, anyway, that's my tangent over. So I have some stuff that I saw on Vinted from what I put on yesterday that I need to package and then send. My post office is always really weird with like times and stuff, because they're meant to be open like pretty much all day, like the same time every single day. But then sometimes I go in there and they're like, no, we don't open yet. Hello, I literally came in here for nothing. They weren't even open. I knew this was gonna happen. I knew this was gonna happen. Their website specifically says open from 6 in the morning until 8 in the evening. And I went in, it was like 2, just past 2. I said, hey, you open? And they said, no, we don't open till 3. What do you mean you don't open till 3? So I'm gonna have to post some of them tomorrow. So now I have this like big bag of stuff that I just carried all the way there for nothing. Why does YouTube just in general, like why is it absolutely terrible right now? Like there are no channels anymore that I'm like, oh yeah, I can just go watch them, because generally everything is boring on YouTube. But like it used to be so good. I remember genuinely spending like hours and hours on YouTube as a kid, and now it's literally just like this is an overview of some TikTok drama that happened like 2 million months ago, because I was like, I'm gonna get some editing done, I'm gonna like put something on in the background. And why is it literally the same thing over and over again? It's like by the way, capitalism's bad, let me give you a video on it. It's the same basic stuff over and over again. I have not found a video essay in like forever that's actually good, and it really annoys me, because like it's like, why is there genuinely nothing on YouTube anymore? And also no one's British. Like that's really random, but every single video is American. I don't think there is like a single British creator that I follow, because there are just none. Like why is there no one?